what would happen? There would be something else. There would be no music. I would not compose my own music for you. Okay? There would not be a television program each week on Sunday. And there's no expansion of the radio. Okay? And you would not have the Feast of Divine Mercy. Remember last year? Where did we celebrate the Feast of Divine Mercy? Do you remember? Yeah, the blue pyramid, right? The water pyramid is gigantic, it's big. See? So now, I want you to consider, I need somebody to take over my place. Okay? Because I noticed that some of you are growing and you're getting older and older and going to college. When I first came here, Michelle, how old were you? 4 years old? 4 years old. Now you're about to become a college girl now, huh? No, only 15? You're 15 now? 3? Almost 14. Okay, you have 5 more years, okay? 4 more years. And you're going to be gone. All my children, they're gone. They're in college and they do not return. Okay? Who's going to take over my place? Okay? Who's going to take over my place? I need somebody to take over my place, to take care of the kids. Right? Tim? How about you? No? Why are you shaking your head? You don't know? Okay. Just a challenge for you. Somebody will have to take over. Okay? Maybe I'm going to be here in 4 more years. Oh, you want to take over, huh? Con muốn take over cha, hả? Okay, very good. And Joseph too, okay? Consider it. Okay, consider it. All right? Who's going to tend the garden? Out there, if there are not brothers and priests religious, okay? Who's going to pray for you when you're sick? I noticed 2 of you came on Sunday morning and you were about to go to dance and you were sick. You had a flu or some kind of cold, something. You came and I prayed for you. Somebody got really hot, so I prayed. And yesterday, somebody played with thorns and some kind of plants out there. And he scratched his eyes, something. It poked into his eyes and it swelled up. And who prayed for you, Kevin? Who prayed for you? Do you remember who prayed for you? So you need to pray for other people. I'm not talking about myself, I'm talking about God. You praying for other people, Kevin. All right? Do something or consider the calling. All right? Now, suppose somebody is possessed by the devil. You saw when you come here to church and you saw some people possessed by demons and devil. You noticed that, right? Have you seen it? Some people did. Came here. They did come here. And who's going to exorcise the demons and the devil or cast out those evil spirits? You need priests. Okay? This is called a vocation. Okay? And God, Jesus summoned, He called these 12 disciples, apostles, and sent them out. Okay? So today, we consider vocation. Now, there is another vocation, very important. Very important. Without this kind of vocation, I would not be able to preach to you. You see who's sitting down there? Mặc áo dòng đó. Thầy. Well, there is a young man, he died about 28 years old. He performed a lot of miracles. He's a redemptorist, một thầy dòng Chúa Cứu Thế. And he performed a lot of miracles, especially for women with problem with childbirth, or they cannot have children. It's called infertile. Okay, infertile. They cannot have children. But when this brother prayed for these women, they are able to carry children, to have children, babies. Okay? His name is Saint Gerard. Okay? Thầy Hạnh, he followed his footsteps, Saint Gerard's footsteps. Okay? And he is the manager of this whole facility here. Okay, the communication center, and the magazine, the bookstore, radio, and the television. He's in charge. Okay, he's in charge also of the nhà dòng over there. So without him, I cannot do my work preaching or writing or traveling. He's in charge here, all the material goods, and he has to manage all of them. Very important. And his call is to become holy, to be a saint. Okay, it takes a lot of courage to become a religious brother. Okay, so some people would consider to become a religious brother, like thầy Hạnh and several of them, like thầy già đó, thầy Hà đó. You know him, the old man. I think he's 98 years old now, or 99 years old. He's still driving the SUV. You know, he's still driving. He travel. He's strong. He's old, but he's strong. He's the one who built a lot of churches and nhà dòng in Vietnam. So he helps out a lot of people, especially during the 60s or the 40s and 60s, when a lot of Vietnamese in the north, they died because of hunger and because of war. He was the one who brought rice to them, and he saved a lot of people, a lot of lives. Okay? You see him, he's old, but he has a lot of history. He knows a lot of great men in the history of Vietnam. So, a great person, okay? And he's the oldest here. So, you consider vocation, the priestly vocation, the religious vocation, because it is necessary. Without religious and the priest, you would not have the church and the mass and the confession and all the things you have been doing. You are privileged to have these, okay? So, consider them. And understand why, when you come here, I put you in a kind of a mold, a kind of an order and discipline, okay? And I am so proud that you, each and every one of you, used your talent and your mind. You used it. And you took initiative to create your own things, like this last Sunday, you saw Michelle and Thiên Hương and Andrew, the very first time. Since you were little, now you're able to stand on your own feet and you perform your own art, right? You sang your song, you play your guitar, and it made me, you know, I was really proud of you because you could do it. It is not somebody who, you know, someone who told you to do so. You took initiative to do it, okay? I was proud, and a lot of people give me a good response, okay, to your performance. However, one thing about Andrew's speech, you remember Andrew's speech on Sunday? He said something about art. Could you hear or listen to his speech? He wrote a small speech for you. Could you repeat the very first sentence, the first phrase for me, Andrew? What did you say? What is art? What is art? Okay? Still remember, because you wrote it, so you need to. Okay, tell me. What is art?
Art is a form of expression that allows us to express the true beauty inside of us.
And the true beauty inside each and every one of us?
Yes. And it allows us to express the happiness, the sadness, the strife that lies within us, or feelings of deep love and compassion.
Okay, thank you. That's very deep. Okay. Thank you. I know some of you did not listen, but now you hear, right? You hear what he wrote. He wrote it for you and from his heart. Well, you can say art is a way to express yourself, anger, fear, sadness, sorrow, guilt. You express yourself I notice that some of you express yourself like this. Some of you like to get the matches here, and you brought it out to the house, the back of the house, and you light it, and then you left it there. So I saw it. That's the way to express yourself. I think it is out of curiosity or somehow, for some reason you did that, but it's a way of expression. Or Norman, you express yourself by playing with the skateboard, right? You like that? And Kevin, you express yourself by poking your eyes with the leaves, right? And you were crying. That's how to express yourself, right? Right? Jonathan, you express yourself by bullying other people, right? No? Yes? Or you can express yourself by turning your head, your black hair into gray hairs, by worrying. So there are a lot of ways to express yourself. A lot of people express themselves by becoming terrorists. You have to listen to me, otherwise, or else I'm going to explode myself. I'm going to kill you along with me. That's the way to express yourself. Is that art? Is that art? No. Okay. Right. Is that art? You express yourself by killing other people and killing yourself along with it. Is that right? So you have a lot of energy, but you need to know to find a way to express yourself. So you have here music, dance, okay, prayers. You have this here. You have a lot of games to play, okay, and also discipline, okay. And I will introduce to you one of the my friend, but he's going to introduce himself. It's better for you to know him. Okay, he knows himself more than I do. So, another way to express yourself and to glorify the Lord in your way of life. Not just religious, not just priestly, or not just lay people, or having a family. After Mass, after Holy Communion, I will invite a friend. You see somebody sitting down there. I have announced him to you for over 2 months already, right? He is here for you today to introduce you to a very important vocation. And he has a mission. Okay? Without these people, this country would not have security. Okay? Without these people, who's gonna protect the citizen? Okay? Who's gonna fight the war for us? So after Holy Communion, he's gonna have a short time with you and express himself. Now, the point today in today's gospel is very simple. The Lord Jesus summoned, the Lord Jesus called you. Okay? So you need to respond to his call. What would you do when the Lord comes and call you? What will you do when the Lord comes and calls you? What will you do? Not just the boys, but the girls. Okay? What will you do? Okay, consider it.